A young person was murdered on the estate, and some parents got together and decided that we must do something.
I live in Whitehawk, have done for a little while now, love it. It's massively different to what it was, say, 20 years ago or 30 years ago.
We were lucky enough to receive local funding to support that project, and then also that led to the development of the Crew Club as it is today.
The Crew Club was set in place to help offer young people an opportunity in an area where there are no opportunities. And I think that the continuation of that is vital, really, to the community in which we live in.
So since the club's been in existence, we've impacted on over 2,500 young people's lives, and there'll be more than that out there. That's the ripple effect of that has had an impact on.
Most of the people are misunderstood, if that, or very intelligent, just looked upon with a dim view because of the area in which they come from.
Intergenerational, so we've brought young people and old people together, whether that's a celebration event or whether that's information sharing.
They are a really well established local resource for children, young people and families. They're really well trusted by the local community.
A positive place that's safe for their children, but also somewhere that they can come get support, and that they can come and take part in things that mean a lot to them. What we're wanting to do and what we believe in is an asset-based approach, which is basically saying everybody in this community has something to offer.
One of the problems of the NHS in the UK, as far as I'm concerned, as I see it as a Dutch GP formerly, is that everything is very much about organizing stuff top-down and prescribing behavior for people and not so much asking them what they want. So what I see, for instance, in our medical students when they do exams is they never ask about the reasons for the encounter almost.
Communicating the importance of health, well-being, the importance of being creative, of not letting limitations hold you back.
There's not many people out there to help us in this community, so we've got to get together and do it ourselves.
So thing is definitely clear after years of working in this area, in our own settings and in isolation, and I've only got experience in the GP surgery, but we can only get so far working alone like that, and not talking to each other, and treating the community like a person should be treated, as a whole person, as a whole community.
The club just wants people in the community to realise that they're not these kind of people that are just left like the rest of the city seem to think sometimes, and we want them to know that they can help themselves and not need to rely on others, and making small changes in your own life can actually have a huge impact.
Get away from the negative stats that are often associated with this area, and try and make it a much more positive base, but doing that not by putting upon everyone what we think should happen, is by liaising with people in the area, asking them what they want, what they need. Geographically, it's in an amazing place, so it has so much potential, and I don't think it's realised, and I think it's often much maligned as well by people who possibly haven't even been into the area.
So the benefits of working with an organisation like the Crew Club are really, really strong, and we found that out from the minute that we got here. When you think about the assets in this neighbourhood, the Crew Club is the first one that will spring to mind.
We've worked with the Crew Club over a number of years, and I think they do incredibly valuable work, and I've got a huge amount of respect for the club. And I think our two organisations, we used to be based in the same area, and it would be great to have this opportunity to work with them again, and particularly to work with the volunteers that they're developing, to really do something a bit innovative and exciting.
I came to the Crew Club because my mum used to come to the Crew Club. She used to bring special needs little girls that she looked after, because there's no judgment here. It's a place where they fitted in, they join in with the kids, and no one would bat an eyelid.
I think one of the reasons I'm interested in working with Whitehawk and with Crew Club is that you're linked with the new practices. So I really like these new practices, and I see them as sort of examples of new models of care, very much integrated centers of primary care centers with very nice nurses and doctors who do very good work. And like I said, we are looking for models, so our students can see and successful people working in communities like this, so that they want to do that themselves.
I believe in what they're doing. I believe that there is a real opportunity here to make a difference, and I believe that I have the ability to help make a difference to the local community and to pretty much everyone who comes here.
Partnering up with an organisation like the Crew Club is a dream come true, to getting to meet those people and getting to know them, and for them to be able to trust us as a sort of as a service they might not have accessed or historically trusted without that link of a partnership with the Crew Club.
We are now looking at how we can work locally with social entrepreneurs, so it's really important that we work with organisations like the Crew Club, who are embedded in their local community, who know where the people are that we want to reach.
My son come here and really enjoyed it, and my little girl was a bit shy, so the youth worker said, I want you to come along, and ever since she started coming, it's brought her out of shell. So then I offered to volunteer, and I've been here ever since, and I really enjoy it, and I like working with the kids in the community.
Got this 5-year plan revolving around health and well-being. It sort of starts with individuals, but then the individuals form small groups who then drive forward as ambassadors into the bigger area and try and engage other people.
To get fit and healthy myself, and then to take the knowledge I learned from everybody else at the group, at home, from my children, and to help other people as well.
I guess I'd like to have an impact. If I can at least help one person, that would be a start, but I'd like to help as many people as I can.
We struggle to get young people engaged and through our doors, and we know that kind of working with young people will keep them healthier for the rest of their lives. You're going upstream to help them earlier, and there are prevention is better than cure. You know, if you get to a young person before they've smoked for 20 years and before those habits have set in, then you can make a big difference for their future.
If we do more as a group to be more conscious of what we're eating and what our health, then we can definitely, implement that with the kids, and then we could go further into the community.
When you help yourself, that happens 24/7. And also, people from this community sometimes, or quite often, get a bit of a raw deal.
I feel like I can improve, and I feel like everyone should want to improve their physical health, because it's not about what other people perceive you as, it's more about doing it for yourself.
A lot of people in the community struggle to find the extra £5 to go to the gym and £5 this and £5 for that, but by coming here, you're getting something for free, and then you're getting to meet more friends, and you can all work together, and then you can encourage more people to come, because a lot of things is about money.
We are challenging organisations to come into this community and show that you are up for and dedicated to helping people within this community, but more than that, we are looking at ourselves, and we're looking at ourselves in a way that's going, we've got to challenge ourselves so that we don't just accept this one hand that we've been dealt.
What I want to do, I want to help people improve their well-being, especially mental health, because that's something where there's not a lot of funding.
It's good for mental health because I'm engaging with other mums and other people and gaining knowledge from their experiences and sharing ideas.
Well, I feel it will impact people differently. It depends on kind of what their own personal approach is to something.
It's going to do a hell of a lot for my life. I've got a little girl who I need to be more active for and eat the right things so that I can cook the right things and give her the opportunity to be, lead a healthy lifestyle.
Put into place the things that we generally need to help this community improve, but also in a way that we own it. If we own it, we're more likely for it to stick around. it's more likely to be sustainable.
My view on Health Champions is it is a brilliant concept, just I think we need to all work together to make it happen.
I think that it will help my confidence. I've been off on maternity leave for a year and I'm going back to work, and I think being around people will definitely build my confidence up and have the support of others.
I'd like to stop smoking, be able to eat more healthily, do more exercise. I think just doing that sort of stuff with a group of peers who are going to help you and support you, encourage you to do it more as well.
I'm trying to give up smoking, I'm trying to exercise more, I'm making several adjustments to my own life so that I can hopefully have a future that I can look forward to.
For me is to eat more healthy and to exercise more.
So the Crew Club want to play its part in helping people from within this community to play a much bigger role in running the Crew Club, in deciding what the Crew Club does, what it does to benefit their lives, and for them to feel like they are generally part of this organisation and part of its future legacy.